Okay, this is a divorce petition. I'm uploading it to the channel because it's been a while since I've uploaded this kind of working, and I want to make a little bit of a point. I get a lot of emails with regards to this. A lot of emails asking for divorce work. I don't take on, as you know, I don't take on every case. Also, I just like to say that this is a forced marriage. Uh, the couple in question have been, this has been arranged, not by them. So it's forced, and from what I feel, it's not true love. And that plays a big part in my decision as to whether or not I will take a case on. Uh, so I'm breaking up, we're doing a breakup, like I said. And first things first, the client, she has been seeing the 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 target for quite a while, you know, and they have a connection, etc. But because of family, I don't want to say too much because I don't feel it right to say too much, but I need to, say something. Because of family, some people may understand this, because of the pride of the families, and because of, he doesn't want to be, I suppose, shunned. Basically, he's going with the flow with the marriage, and I can't say too much. It's not my place to say too much about cultures and things. So I just want to keep myself right. So we want to see if we can actually sever this, so that he can be with his true love, because at the moment he's not with his true love. So black bottle, pill bottles are really good for this kind of working. Uh, Also, I printed from the internet. You can get a simple little, it's a petition that you can take to the court wherever you're from, and apply that way for a divorce. So this is just purely symbolic. So I filled it out with his name and her name on it. It's as if they have already, petitioned for divorce. So it's really all about manifestation and bringing this into the here and now. So I've got some little dolls that I made. They're tiny little dolls this time. Just little dolls, big black ones, because they are the best. It has to be black, in my opinion. Well, I prefer to use black. So it's a holy death working, because I feel she's the one. Excuse the light again. I need to get this sorted. This whole system needs to be rejigged. She's the one that I think would really help with regards to the situation. She understands every human need, so that's why I've called her. So we've got that, and we've got the petition, and I've dressed these with breakup oils. I can always put some more. Actually, I'll put it on the dolls, is better. Okay. So we want to break them up. So I loaded some confusion powder, poppy seeds, black mustard seeds, to make them confused, because if they're confused, it plants the seed of doubt into their heads. And also, we want to get the fire element going with regards to arguing and stuff, to push them that bit closer to the end. Excuse me. So we're going to get lots of chili in there, cayenne powder. So I do have some vinegar actually already in here. What am I looking for? The dolls. We want him to be upright and her to go down away, so they're not seeing eye to eye. But first of all, I'm going to bind them. Actually, I'm not going to bind them. I'm just going to place them inside the petition and the divorce print off. I'm going to place them into the vinegar, and I'm going to put in some lime juice to sour this situation even further. It's going to be a bit tight, but it does not matter. So I need lime. I should have some lime. So yeah, I will work on it for a while, and I will place it. It will go it will go on the holy death altar, and I'll burn some black candles on that for quite a while. We'll give it. Well, I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll give it a while and we'll see how it goes, and then I'll deploy it. It usually gets deployed very negative place. I don't like disclosing too much about where some of these jars go to, because some of the areas are, I just don't, because I'm from a small place, I just don't want to give too much away, to be honest with you, because these places are highly secretive and I don't want too much, Anyway, I've got some control oil. That's to go in there because we're controlling the situation. We want them to be in tranquil, unsettled, so that they can't stand each other and they have to move on. Dog and cat hair, because symbolic of dogs and cats fighting. Okay. I'm going to put some black pepper in here. One moment. I can find it. So we're going to turn up the heat. Right. I'm going to need some chili. Where did you go? Up here. Sulfur. I could find a spoon, it would be helpful, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just preparing this in front of her, basically the Holy Death, and I want her to, with her grace, I want things to fall into place. This is black mustard seeds, again for discord, so this couple are not happy together. Okay, this is just, what's it called? It's like a vinegar-based oil that I made for I call it desperation oil. This is war water. That will help with the arguments and the fighting. Let's see if we can get some more chili. Excuse me. I have so many things on this cabinet. It's not in a really good place at the moment. So I need to restock with some devil's dung, but it surely doesn't matter. I think I have enough nasties for the moment. Destruction powder, that's going to break them down big time. As with everything, it does take time. You already know this because I preach constantly about time. So please understand that very few things in magic happen in a flash. It does take time. It took time for the couple to get together and to get married, and although it was not by their hand, it just takes time for things to unravel, and you have to give the spirit world time to work on the situation and to manifest. Too many people have very skewed views as to how this works, so I really need to emphasize that there's no time in the realm of spirits. So it's just to let you know that, which you already know anyway. graveyard dirt. So yeah, there is a chance that I may call on another spirit. I want to see how this goes first because I have good faith in her. I just want to make sure. I want to leave it a while and then we can see how things go. Sometimes I like to layer spells with different spirits, but the moment we'll just use her and we see. Well, the word use. We'll just call on her and we can see how things go. I'm putting in some nails. Sharp objects are very good because you can use. Actually, going to add in some smashed glass as well. Even a mirror that's been shattered. I'm not into that 7 years bad luck thing, so I happily use mirrors in my workings. This is a broken ring. It's a little ring, and I snapped it. You know, rings being symbolic, for marriage commitment, and I snapped that. So that's the ring broken. So that's the commitment broken. So, yeah, put a bit of snake oil. That's really, uh, that's really all I'm going to put in here. Because we've got the separation oil, we've got the hex and hate oil to hate each other, we've got the cat and dog hair to hate each other, we've got the heat element with the cayenne and the chili. I could use some black salt to darken everything. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I put a few more things in this. If you're going to work this, that's probably fine. Please take cleansing baths prior to doing these jobs and after. At the end of the day, don't call on the Santissima Morte. If you don't work with her, don't call on her. If you want to do this, do it off your own free will. But please still use cleansing baths, even if it's salt. Just to put some salt in your shower base or in your bath water, just to clean off that negativity. Because at the end of the day, you're breaking up. You're calling in negative energy, negative forces, and you want your aura to be clean afterwards. So it's important. I use quite a few things. Hyssop, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I use it frequently. Florida water as well. This stuff, I really like that. That's powdered eggshell. And I cleaned down my working table here with that and the Florida water. So I have just a nice clean workplace after doing something like this, because at the end of the day it's dirty work no matter what way you look at it. So a few more things to add into this, and I will come back with a reading for the client. But there's a few more bits and pieces that I'm going to do offline because I just need to put a little bit of time and energy into this away from this camera. So I will come back with a few cards. Okay, so I'm back and it's another day. So I've got a few oracle cards and a few cards that I drew, Lenormand cards. So we're looking at the situation at hand with regards to this couple. I don't think, well, we sort of know this already from what he's conveyed to you. He's not in a good place. However, there's someone behind this. I reckon it's a female. The snake card, because it's the key card, that's telling me there's someone behind it. Someone who's very, very evil, very sly. I think she's the one that... I think it's a female for certain. And I think it's to do with her. Maybe it's the family, but I think she's the one that is, pushing the whole thing forward. And, she's the manipulator. I've got the mountain beside the whip. So he's finding things difficult at the minute. an uphill battle. That mountain is, that's what that is. That's an uphill battle. The whip is he's torturing himself. He's beating himself because everything is so difficult at the minute. He's finding life very, very hard. So I wouldn't doubt this man as to, what he's telling you, because I feel he's telling you the truth. So I've got him, the man card, and then I've got the pathways, or the crossroads. That's him, and he needs to, for him to be happy in this lifetime, he needs to make a decision. So the crossroads is all about making decisions in life. You can see that. That's about him needing to choose what to do with his life, who to choose, should I say, and make that decision. But the decision, I don't think he'll grow to love the person he's with. Some people say you can grow. Yeah, I believe that, but I don't think in this case he will grow because he has unfinished business with you. So he needs to make the decision, and all being well, we can let the spell, we can see how it goes. We can let it run and see how it goes. Just a bit concerned about that female, but don't worry too much about it, because she gets out of hand. We can always do like a binding on her. So the first card out, these are, I should have said, the answer deck. They're called the answer deck. Sorry, just give me a moment. It gets to this time of the night, I get really tired. Some people ask the name, and they're so old, these cards. The battered box says it all. The answer deck, clarity in a snap. I am really sorry. I don't know who the creator of these cards. Anyway, first card out was secrets, and these cards get to the point, followed by loss. So I'm sure you feel that way, and confusion. Wisdom, unusual. You seem to be that way, I think, to be honest with you. You seem to be very level-headed and very wise, which is a good trait. So I've got fair-haired woman. I don't know what color your hair is. I don't know if you told me, or I don't remember. So I don't know who that could be. Followed by peace, which is a good card to have, and a lesson. The lesson, like I keep saying in these readings, I find that sometimes in life you have to go through a certain turmoil to get to the result. Well, not the result. You have to go through a certain turmoil to get to the correct place that you're supposed to be. Sometimes I call it soul growth lessons, but it's all about teaching us, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes we have to, I'm trying to get the right words out, be patient, and we have to just realize that the one we want to be with, it does take time, and there's often battles, and there's often, like the cards say, loss and confusion, but you have wisdom, and that will carry you far during this lesson. It's a life lesson. So there we go. There's the dark-haired lady. Don't worry, it's just us zooming in on what's happening with regards to the situation. Reconciliation. That's quite a good card to have. I rarely pull. Well, I rarely pull that card in these answer deck readings. I don't see this card that often. So, yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So, don't worry too much about the female. I can ask the pendulum just quickly whilst I'm nearly at the end of this video. I have like less than a minute. So I just want to ask the pendulum, is it a family member? Is the snake a family member? Is the snake a family member? Just give it a little bit of time so that it can give us an answer. Yeah, that's a family member. That's a family member. Okay, come back to me. Let me know what you think. I'm going to shoot the video over to you. The video's up on YouTube. Don't worry too much about it. No one will, no one will know. It's I'm very discreet with people's details. A lot of folk ask me if you're putting the video up on YouTube, please don't show my name or photographs. I would never do that. It's private. It's no one's, it's no one's business. I rarely show the honey jar workings and the sour jar workings on YouTube anymore because I'm sending them privately. There's enough up on the channel. So anyway, it's just to say the next video on this channel will be about the what's it called? Excuse me, it escapes me at this time of night. Yeah, the next video I have, because this video is in a few parts, it's taken me a bit of time to get it edited, and the client has waited quite a while for it, so I'm really apologetic to the client. If the client sees this, I'm sorry. I will email you very soon. I've been inundated with emails over the past week. I'm trying to get around everyone, so please understand that it does take me a bit of time to get to my emails because I don't sit at the computer all day, and then sometimes there's like a time difference between you and I, so just bear that in mind. I will be retiring at some point in the future, and I do hope to open up a different form of communication via maybe WhatsApp or something, just not at this moment in time. A lot of people are asking me about WhatsApp. Just at this moment in time, it's not good because I leave to do a part-time job early in the morning, and by the time I get home and get prepared for this, it's very, very late. And I did accept calls a while back, as you know. I'm sure you know this, and everything was getting a bit out of control with me working and sleeping and all the rest. But when I don't have my day job anymore, I'll have a lot more free time to answer your concerns, etc. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, it's in tranquility working. It's well, I'm not showing you the working. We're going into it and what does it mean, and I'm going to do a little bit on the background of it and what I did for a client. I will tell you. But yeah, I've done a couple of those at the minute. There's a few. I do some alongside with Santissima Morte. Those are quite powerful workings, actually. I don't do them for everyone. I really do weigh the case up because at the end of the day, a tranquil spirit is not an ideal spirit to work with. But I just don't call on any intranquil spirit. So it's just to let you know that it'll all be talked about in the video. So because I'm getting a lot of interest in this, I just want to let you know that there's not any random soul that wanders the earth in purgatory or whatever you want to call it. I think you better wait to the video. There's more on psychic seduction, psychic, the vampirism aspect of things, protection as well. How to protect your home. I'm going to go into that as well because I think a lot of people need to learn the ins and outs of that. Also, spiritual baths is another thing I'm going to go into, and maybe a love oil. So I have all these things lined up. So it's just getting client work out of the way, and then I will have lots of free time that I really, really want to put into the channel because I'd like to take a bit of time on maybe a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'm thinking about doing a go live, just me and my cards, and I could throw a few cards for people for free. It's no big deal to me. It's a way of paying it back. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know. So anyway, I'm going to hop off and finally get to bed. It's going on 5 a.m. at the moment. It's actually early for me, but I'll say good night.